My name is Chris. I have so much stuff. I still have toys from when my 17-year-old was a baby. I have everything because I can't part with it, but I know I need to.
I am Mary and I'm Chris's mom. And she was just a normal kid, never any serious problems of any kind, except in terms of cleaning up. She was always a problem with that.
Do we have any glue? Oh, I want to see those when you're done.
My name is Alex. I am Chris's oldest daughter. I don't actually live with my mom. I mostly stay with my dad.
You look like a soccer mom there.
Every time I go over to my mom's house, she starts with the phrase, "Oh, don't mind, you know, you're gonna have to step over some stuff to get through the door," which inevitably I do.
My younger daughter, Riley, is 10. She's in 4th grade.
It's really messy and everything's in a way. We can't do anything.
My girls never really say anything to me about the house because I know they don't want to hurt my feelings. But my older daughter, she spends a lot of time at friends' houses, and I don't blame her. I mean, I wouldn't bring anyone back here. I have had no one in my house for over a year. No one. Early Sunday morning, I went into labor. Put the car seat in the car, packed up the diaper bag, his little outfits and blankets and diapers, and went to the hospital. Sorry. His heart wasn't beating. They brought him to me and I held him. He had a little gown and a hat and he's wrapped up in a blanket. And he just looks like he was asleep. He's perfectly healthy, fine baby. He just was dead for no other reason that the cord wrapped around his neck and strangled him.
After Aiden died, she kept having the nurses bring him back. And it got to a point where I told the nurses, don't bring him back again, because he was obviously decomposing. I believe that's when she started going downhill even more.
For a long time, it was just anything to keep my mind busy. That is cute. I think I was overcompensating for my other 2 kids.
That is my daughter's size. She wears a 5'6", and this is brand new, I can tell.
Just give them whatever they want, because it's now a reality that they could die tomorrow.
I'm Randy. I'm Chris's ex-husband. It was my place for 15 years, and then when she moved in, basically just trashed it within a few months. And it just sickens me or makes me mad, you know, kind of both things. So I'm just disappointed, but that's kind of how she is.
My sister and her both sleep on couches in the living room. They used to have a bed in the bedroom, but there wasn't enough room for it and it was never used, so they ended up getting rid of that. My sister also has a room that she never uses because the ladder is inaccessible.
I'm sure she'd like to have a place to play, bring her friends, and very rarely does friends go over there because, you know, of the mess and whatever.
To use the restroom, we have to go through a set of doors, which usually you kind of have to put your full weight against it because there's always something behind the door blocking it. We don't brush our teeth in there, though, because there is no sink. We brush our teeth in the kitchen.
Rinse it off. Right, turn it off.
That doesn't look like Pookie, does it?
No.
I think she has lived in fear that somebody's going to report her, especially Randy, because he would do something like that.
That's, oh, sorry.
I do my best, and what's best for the kids, I try to put them first.
All right, have a seat. Ready? It just terrifies me, the thought of someone taking my kids. It would kill me to lose them.
Day one, we got a lot of work ahead of us.
Yes.
I'm Matt Paxton, a hoarding specialist. How are you feeling? Are you anxious, excited, a little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything. I'm ready to get started and a little apprehensive of people touching my stuff, but I know it's for a good reason.
Okay. Chris's place is kind of just a mixture of her past and her future. She doesn't really have any now part of her life. She's just saving a lot of stuff from the past, and then she's buying a lot of stuff for later. If you get nervous, you pull one of us aside, okay? And the guys will not bring anything out of the house while we're stopping.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Again, you are in charge.
Yes.
We need her to be able to focus and really enjoy this process, so we have a whole second day of cleaning. If we push her too hard on the first day, we'll be shut down the second day, and we don't want that.
Stay or go?
Stay.
What about this one?
Yes, I want to keep that.
What about this?
I'll keep it.
Okay, this one.
Oh yeah, I want to keep this.
Yeah, and your grave digger.
Uh-huh.
What about this?
Keep it.
Riley, I'm hearing a lot of keep it.
Oh, but she has a whole bunch of giveaway.
I'm Renee Renardi. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. I specialize in obsessive compulsive disorder, compulsive hoarding, and trichotillomania. It's very frustrating for some therapists, and certainly for professional organizers, I can imagine, when people want to look at every single item. That's not at all unusual with hoarding behavior.
Yes!
I know Zim.
So I'm hearing Riley a lot of keep.
Does this still fit?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're doing a good initial sort here.
Okay.
Was there a shirt that went with this, or was it just pants?
Just pants.
Okay.
It's just not a fast process to be done in a way that she's going to learn from. So we want her making the decisions, not somebody else.
Flowers you said could go, correct?
Well, let me see which ones they are.
As a cleaner, you want to get the whole house done. And midday, we just had to make the decision that's not going to happen. Chris has found a pace that works for her.
Oh, I need this. These two I'm keeping. This I need. It has a bucket. It says keep. Oh, yes, we're going to keep those. It's a train track.
Okay.
Look, just focus on all the stuff I'm getting rid
You're
of.
doing awesome, but look behind you. Chris has the OCD issue where she needs to touch everything.
I believe most of these can go.
Because of sheer time, she can't touch everything in this house. How about this is a test? Let's look through 5 items in here
Okay.
and try to make a decision on the whole bucket. Let's
5
just
things real quick?
Yeah, things that we can't see. Let's open them up.
Okay, this can go.
Okay.
Yep, that can all go. That can go. It's beautiful, but I don't need it.
Great reasoning there. We're not guessing is it nice or not.
Because I know it's nice.
Okay, so 5
Don't need
items, all 5 you said could go. Can I take that whole bucket to donate? Because we've had 5 out of 5 we're donating. She is a control freak.
I can't
Is it
really say get rid of it
personal?
if I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
If she refocuses her control somewhere else, somewhere real, like a relationship with her daughters, and she got confidence of having control in that part of her life, she would no longer have this need to direct the control somewhere else.
You know what I'm saying? It's
I do know what you're saying.
If someone went
this
in
is
your
a good
house
practice.
and put stuff in a box and you didn't know what it was, and you say, do
Yeah.
you need it? You're like, well, what did you put
Yeah,
in there?
I
don't
totally
know.
get it. That's why I'm pushing you on this, because it's hard.
Well, it's impossible. I can't tell you yes or no if I don't know what's in there. Footprints. Wow, I don't even remember those. Maybe I did see him, but I don't remember. God, look at his little hand.
Yeah. It's a group of items that she's really been avoiding, and it's something that she does need to address in order to move forward with her grieving process.
For like, probably about a month afterwards, I slept with this
because the blankets smelled like them.
Yeah.
If we're in a pharmacy, for example, she can't go down the baby aisle. She can't smell that, the baby lotion. It just brings it right back.
Doesn't smell like it.
Doesn't smell like them anymore. Yeah, I wish that smell stayed forever.
But I'm still gonna keep it.
The thing to remember with hoarding is that if it were so easy to change, they would have changed it on their own. So it has nothing to do with how much they love their children. It's a behavior that they haven't been able to change on their own. And so it requires oftentimes the assistance of others in order to move forward.
Little piggy.
Riley.
Hey, you.
Hey,
Hi.
just in time.
Oh, my goodness.
We went through Aiden's stuff. That was hard.
Yeah,
I know, baby.
she did great.
Yeah, I knew that would be hard.
She has an enormous amount of therapy that she needs to go through, and she doesn't really think she needs it.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Nothing.
Let you cry it out.
I'm pretty sure she's going to fill this house back up. If she doesn't go to therapy, this house will be filled right back up, and the kids will be yanked within the year. Hey, come up here real quick and look at this. You can't go any higher because of your heat vents, but this is your aftercare. This is what you really got to work on. If we had a day, we would knock through this.
I'm sure.
Without any concern.
Whether I liked it or not.
Well, I think you're going to go through it in a couple days on your own anyway.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, you have the tools now.
See, now instead of looking at it thinking, oh gosh, now I'm looking at it going, okay, that can stay, that goes, that goes, that goes.
Exactly. You're more action prone now.
Chris's internal script hasn't been as well rehearsed for some of the hoarding thoughts and acquisition thoughts, so it's easier for her to change them. For other individuals who've been rehearsing this script for many, many years, it's a little bit more of a challenge just because it's so familiar.
Well,
But
this is
once I see the
Alex's room,
results-
man. We can make her some room. You've got enough tiles to finish it. So we've got the space now, and you've got the ability.
Yes.
She's so enthusiastic about it now. She's really grabbed the concept.
Oh man, she jumped right into it. Let me get bags. Hold on a second.
I ain't got time to wait for you.
Yes, ma'am.
I do think she'll follow through with it. I'm very proud of her.
Trash, 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 trash.
Okay, we're getting into a lot of trash now,
Yeah, I'm just
which is great.
scooping it out. Yeah, I wanted it for me. Of course I wanted it for me. But I also wanted it for my kids. So they can have their friends over and feel comfortable spending time here without being embarrassed or ashamed.
Close, but no cigar.
Riley's room is done, and it is really cool. I mean, this is a kid, 10-year-old kid, that's never had a room. And tonight, she's got a room.
Oh, sweet.
What do you think?
It's awesome.
She's like, Mom, can I invite someone over? She has never, ever asked me that before. It's totally different, huh? It's better than tools laying around and half put together stuff, huh?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It feels great. And I want to keep that feeling. And of not being ashamed, it takes so much energy to hide a big secret and not tell and don't let people in your house, and if they only knew. I hate that feeling. I don't ever. This feeling is so much better.
I've never seen the floor. Riley, have you seen this much floor before?
Nope.
Try this one.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how she did, and now she feels able to have some fun and entertain, both for her and her girls.
Every time I'm at a store and say, oh, that's cute, tell myself, okay, which feeling would you prefer? You want to be happy and show off your house, or ashamed and try to hide it? I just have to keep that in my head.
My name is Ruth. I'm retired, and I just like to shop, I guess. I have everything. ceramics and glassware, and clothes, papers. It's just an array of stuff.
My name is Jewel, and I am Ruth's oldest daughter. My mother is addicted to shopping. She cannot pass up a deal.
I like the Goodwill. I might go to Macy's sometime just to look around, see what they might have that I might like.
She comes home with bags. The bags just get tossed on top of the other bags. It's very overwhelming.
My name is Tanea. I'm Ruth's daughter. You can break your neck in that house. You get outside of the path, you're done.
She needs to do something about it.
I'm to the point now where I think the house actually is a fire hazard. If a fire broke loose and my mom's in that house, she's gonna die. If she doesn't clean up the house, I'm gonna call APS. I'm sick and tired of it. When I was younger, the house was never like it is now. We used to skate all the way through the house, from the back room, which was my room, all the way to the front of the living room. I really miss those days.
I'm Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. We're here at Ruth's house today. We got a lot of work to do and a short time to do it. I'm going to get the guys in the house so we can start working. Ruth! Ruth! Everyone's searching for Ruth, but she's nowhere to be found. In the meantime, I've got an entire crew sitting around because I can't clean the house until Ruth gets here.
I went looking for her and I didn't see her. Well, isn't that something? I found her. You cannot get away, lady. Get in the car.
I'm walking. I'll be there in a minute.
Well, we gonna follow you.
I was real anxious this morning. I just had to get away for a minute just to kind of collect my thoughts and try to get myself together for this day. Donate it. Donate it.
Perfect.
Just say stop when you want me to stop.
Okay.
We're making a lot of progress really quickly. Ruth's making really good decisions and it's going very fast. What in the world is going on?
This is the main thing to get rid of. If they drop me, I'm gonna kill them. I'm glad it's gone.
This is a very symbolic moment for her. My dad bought the couch a long time ago, and she hated it when he bought it. It's good to see the couch go.
Goodbye.
Get out of here.
I hated it ever since he brought you in here. He taught my other stuff and then brought you. Goodbye. Heavenly Father, we're coming to you this morning, hoping that you'll help me keep an open mind and an open heart. And these and many blessings I'm asking in your name, Jesus. Thank you. Amen.
All right, let's do this.
I am Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in OCD and compulsive hoarding. I'm about to take Ruth into the master bedroom, which she has avoided for over 10 years. You ready? One at a time. I'm gonna follow you.
Now, you know I'm too old for this.
No, you're not.
My legs.
If you're not too old to hoard, you're not too old to crawl over the pile. Keep moving in. By avoiding dealing with her pain, it's actually perpetuating it, and it's making it worse. I think you've done an amazing job up until this point, but I'm looking at T over there, and you know where she's standing. That's the most difficult place of all. Tell me why.
Well, that's where when my husband came home from the hospital, and he he took his pants off and he put them up on the dresser. And that's where they've been ever since he died, ever since he came home.
The pants were the most symbolic reason why she was not able to return to this room. Tell me why you left them there.
I just couldn't move them.
How do you feel about that now?
I know it's something that I need to do.
I'm gonna leave it up to you to do what you need to do at this point.
You gotta do it.
You're not letting him go. He's already gone physically. But he's here. He's here still. That will never go away. And keeping those pants are not gonna change anything. Do you understand that by moving forward, you're honoring him?
Mom.
Look at her.
You can do it. You can do it.
For the first time, Ruth is at a place where she can pick up the pants, hold them, and start to heal from the loss of her husband. He's looking down at you, saying, I'm so happy you're finally moving on. You're not moving on from him. You're moving on with your life, okay? It's time to let go of them. They are a barrier for her to move forward and her family's. What are you gonna do with these pants?
I wouldn't want anybody else to wear them. So it's my best thing, just put them aside. Just put them away, put them up, get them away. To take them out of the house and discard them was a little rough because you feel like you're actually throwing him away, but I'm not really throwing him away because he's in my heart. He'll always be in my heart.
When we started a couple days ago, it didn't feel like this. You had a family that came together to help you. I think you felt that all week, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You all want to go in there and see the house?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Oh, Lord! Oh, God, I don't believe it.
Come on in.
Oh, man! This is beautiful! Oh, no!
Sorrow or happiness?
Oh, man, I don't believe this. Oh, this is gorgeous.
We had an entire family come together and help this woman.
This is so pretty.
It's just one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Since we've came this far, she's not gonna stop. I'm not gonna allow her to stop. I'm gonna help her every way I can. It's just breathtaking. My mom realizing that she's at a place where she's ready to move on, and I couldn't ask for much more.
I believe that this family is off to a very, very happy future.
Hopefully, I've gotten the grief out of my house. Hopefully, I can begin to live now and live with a smile.
I'm Bebe, and I'm an artist. I like to collect all things. Name it. I got into teapots. and China. Photographs and pictures. It's a certain kind of postcard, fabric, almost everything in the world.
My name is Peggy, and Bebe is my mama. We always had a maid. My mom always made sure that the maid was there for her.
I was very fortunate in that we always had servants, and they did the dishes and cook and help. They did all the cleaning.
Dad adored my mom, absolutely. He gave her everything she ever wanted.
I was treated more like a queen.
My name is Cammie, and I'm Bebe's daughter. My father worked very hard and made very good money, but we still couldn't keep up. My mother is a very talented woman. She used her skills to have other people do for her.
Mama? Yes, come on in.
If she didn't get something she wanted, she was screaming and yelling and having a fit.
He was murdered with a 12-gauge shotgun right in that front hall. I couldn't walk in that room at nighttime at all. But I kept seeing even in my mind's eye on the floor. That ruined my life.
When Daddy died, all of her personality disorders went out of control.
She took out her grief in collecting more and more and more items. It became an obsession with her. This is deplorable. There are dead things in the house. I smell them. It's a fire hazard. It's a safety hazard. There are rats living in the home. She saw a snake in the home. I said, the snakes come in because the rats are living in the home.
If my mom does not cooperate, we will have no other option but to put her in a state home.
If she's not willing to do what we're asking her to do, then we will have to take a very drastic step. She has to be removed.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger, professional organizing expert, and I specialize in hoarding. Well, here we are in the heart of it all, right? Kitchen. I'm worried about Bebe's temper. I've been told that she's gotten angry just recently and started throwing things at her daughters. We're going to make decisions as a team on what we should be keeping, what we should be letting go.
This is a family problem.
Okay. Dryer things for the dryer.
Well, then why is it in a coffee tin?
Because I wanted it in there.
Okay, dryer things
Well,
for
I
the
know
dryer.
where it is.
These are open sprinkles. They've all been opened.
They're
So, they've got lids on them, don't they?
And there's bugs in it.
Everything I've been told is all about how she screams, 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 and has Bebe fits. Well, what the heck? Who's not telling the truth? How are the girls doing?
They're doing fine, I guess.
Okay, I'm seeing you rolling your eyes, close your eyes. Is it because you're tired? I'm Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in OCD and compulsive hoarding. Cammie pulled me aside, expressing concern that Bebe has been taking pills to calm herself down.
What is this?
Lo and behold, she opens up this trunk filled with medications.
This is really bad, Kimmy. This is not labeled. That's bad.
We need to deal with it and talk with Bebe about what's going on.
You will not heal if you medicate yourself through this. You had some Valium, opiates, some Percocet, and some Percodan. Quaaludes.
All these scrapbooks that you took months to make up, and you don't have photographs of your family in them. I find photographs of your grandchildren on the floor.
Oh, that's too bad.
It hurts. What is this?
It's for scrapbooking for your father.
I see my mother's anxiety rising as she's facing reality.
And where are pictures of Daddy?
I have them in the house somewhere.
Where are they?
I don't know.
This was my daddy's hat. We thought she just whipped him away out of our lives and out of her life. And when we would come visit her, we could never find anything of Daddy's, not anything. She hid everything about him. She tried to erase him out of her life and out of our lives. Mama, look what I found. I cleaned it off, but there were bite marks all over it. It was shocking, the condition of it and just her attitude about it. Somebody ate it, and there were spiders living in it.
So every once in a while, a critter comes in the house.
It represents the character, the dedication, the patriotism of my father.
This is really, really disrespectful, Mama, to the man who did nothing but love you and forgive you.
To find it as trash was insulting and painful, beyond disrespectful.
If she doesn't validate her daughters, then Bebe's not going to change. She's going to ignore her behavior and probably continue to repeat the same patterns.
You never got through the grieving process. You buried it, and that's why we have this hoard, because you buried your grief about Daddy with this hoard.
You could go shopping, you could go socialize, you could do everything you wanted to do, but you couldn't show respect for Daddy.
For the first time in my life, I was able to express how I truly felt.
I don't find any evidence of Daddy.
Get off of Daddy.
No.
Mama.
Until I know why his pictures aren't.
Because it hurt to do it. That's why.
We got to a point where my sister and I just broke down. There are just too many memories of my father that got buried.
If you don't get over this and get rid of your grief, you're gonna start all over again, trying to fill that void in your life with possessions. You just wouldn't face that you lost Daddy. We lost him too.
He didn't walk me down the aisle. That was my dream, that my military dad in his military regalia would walk me down the aisle. I'm so
You're doing great, Mama. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I think that she was able to face her grief.
It hurt so bad when he died.
And face what she had done to our family.
I just ask you to please forgive me.
We already have
That's why
forgiven
we're
you,
here.
Mama.
And she took responsibility for her actions, and she's never done that before.
She made a huge breakthrough. I mean, not just a breakthrough, I mean, a complete change.
And in the Navy, we say, I christen you.
Crash! Yay! At this point, she gave her daughters carte blanche to throw away whatever they wanted.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Mama.
Because you had a discussion with your daughters that was
Big deal.
paramount shift. That allowed me to do what? Zoom right in and get to the clutter, clear it out, and make a house.
Oh my gosh. Oh, how beautiful. It's clean.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
When I first walked in the hallway, I was overwhelmed with memories.
This is where you lost your dad?
Right about where I'm standing.
In this space, there was that death. And with water running, with plants blooming, is that life?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I just felt it was healing to me.
Oh.
I really believe that with the ongoing therapy, that will be a road to recovery for my mother, and she won't go backwards into her old lifestyle of hiding and hoarding.
Oh, what happened? Oh, my goodness. I've gotten an insight into my daughter's pain about their father's going, and I've gotten an insight into the reason that I hoarded things.